What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Shein exclusive. I have the honor and privilege of being here with the forever founder and president of Carol's Daughter, Miss Lisa Price. How are you?
I'm great. I'm really great.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
So, really quick, because Shein is the ultimate in beauty, can you give us a little bit of the deets of your outfit?
Oh, sure. My outfit is from Epperson. He's a designer out of New York. He's been in the business for many, many years and designed for many different people. He's a good friend, and I love his clothes. I always feel beautiful, but also very comfortable when I wear Epperson. This is an heirloom from my mom.
Okay.
This is from a Miami-based jeweler, Monisha Melwani. And the rest of these on my neck are from Monisha. My body chain is from Anona Dewana. These are family heirloom, family heirloom, family heirloom.
Ooh, I love that. And I love how you put all the pieces together. It's wonderful.
Thank you, thank you.
Alrighty, so first off, congratulations on everything. I just wanted to ask, how did you begin to captivate the beauty industry when you started your journey? What was it that drew you to it?
When I started, I started the company in a very small way, selling at flea markets and craft fairs. So honestly, initially, I didn't think of myself as a beauty company. I thought of myself as a woman who made products in her kitchen.
Yes.
So I was drawn to the things that I was making as a hobby for friends and family, made them feel good. So I thought I could make more people feel good. And it made me feel good to pamper myself and to do nice things for myself. And I wanted other people to feel that way. So initially it was about sharing that practice with people and encouraging people to really take care of themselves and not just make your shower this perfunctory thing to get clean.
Right.
We got to get clean, but we could also pamper a little bit and spoil ourselves a little bit.
Yeah. Have you been seeing on TikTok the main thing that they've been doing now is the black girl showers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. They're taking that serious now. Everybody wants to do a black girl
It's
shower.
really great when I see that because I've been talking about that for a long time.
Yes. So on your journey, you just spoke a little bit about self-care. How important is that for you right now in this moment?
It's critical. I mean, you know, there's the fact that I'm 63 years old, so I'm not young, right? Oh, it's okay. Do you want me to start the answer again? So for me, the self-care thing is really important because I'm 63 years old. So I don't feel old. Like, I'm not saying they say, oh, I'm so old, I'm so old.
Yeah.
But there's things that your body just doesn't do that it used to do. You know, a 32-year-old body is not the same as a 63-year-old body.
Right.
So having time to take care of myself is critical.
Yes.
And it's something that thankfully I learned a long time ago that you have to do.
Yeah.
So self-care is really critical. You can't pour into somebody else's cup if your cup is empty.
Yeah.
You can't take care of somebody else if you're low-key sick.
Right.
You just can't.
Yeah.
Or you can for a little while, but it's not sustainable.
It's not at all. And I feel like the older I get, that's the lesson that I'm learning. I'm a new mom, so it's like, all right, well, you got to make sure you're pushing all that at the forefront. You're so right about that. Speaking of pouring and tea and things like that, I saw the analogy that your mom had about the tea and just taking the moment to kind of just boil the water while it's hot and make sure that, you know, you're thinking through the process. How has that related to your business and your business model?
My mom gave me the best business advice that I've ever received, and she was not a business person at all. It was just her life advice. So the best advice that I got from her that I carry through in everything is it could always be worse.
It's true.
When I would complain about something, she would say, but you're so blessed because it could be so much worse. Imagine if this was also happening or that was also happening. And so I always look at the glass as half full. And I don't know where I'd be without that, without looking at business and life in that way.
Exactly.
You know, it's not all awful.
Right.
You know, there's a blessing in there. Something bad is happening, but maybe there's something I'm supposed to learn from that something bad.
That's so true. how have you been able to shape how others view beauty with your brands?
You know, years ago when Jada Pinkett Smith was a spokesbeauty,
Yes.
one of the things that I heard, you know, when you're listening to creative people, photographers, editors, and so forth, they talked about how she was an interesting choice
Yeah.
because she's so petite. Her jawline, there was something about her jawline was like different or something. I saw Jada,
Right.
you know, I saw our icon. I saw Lena from a different world that, you know, when we all fell in love with her, you know, we saw Tupac's best friend, like
Right.
it's different. So I think in making choices for people to represent the brand because of what they mean to us
Yes.
versus whatever standard there is for beauty
Yes.
makes it different because you see something different in us because you see something different in Jada.
Yes, I love that. We always talk about that, how advertising and things like that is still changing and trying to fit the narrative of more people.
Yeah,
So that's really important.
When we shot Mary J. Blige years ago, she has a tattoo. I don't know if it's left arm or right arm, but there's a tattoo on her arm. And someone said when they looked at our catalog and, you know, the tattoo is visible in the picture, they said, "Oh, I'm so surprised that you didn't like blur out her."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, why would we blur out?" Like, I was so confused. I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, why would we blur it?" She showed up on set with it.
Exactly.
If she didn't want us to see it, she wouldn't have worn an off-the-shoulder gown.
Exactly.
You know, yeah. So I think that's what we've done that's different. We don't change who people are. We let them show up as who they are.
I love that. So I saw with the announcement there was a mention of new bolder changes. Could you kind of give us a look into what that would be?
Well, it's bolder to me to
Yeah.
be 60-something years old and not retiring and
Amen.
starting over.
Amen.
But bolder in that we don't have to plan and make changes in the same way that we would have to within a corporation. Because
Right.
when you're in a larger corporation, it's a very big machine and you have to operate a certain way and move a certain way.
Yes.
So you plan much further out.
Right.
Now we get to take more risks. We get to plan closer to when things happen. You know, I am thinking about 2 years from now,
Right.
but I'm going to launch way before 2 years from now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the bolder part of things.
Okay, I love that. And last question. So you're on the go, you're traveling all the time. What are some beauty essentials that you're always carrying with you?
Oh gosh, this is such a good one. Well, from my brand, since my hair is not braided right now,
Okay.
I always have my Goddess Strength leave-in cream,
Okay.
my Goddess Strength oil, and my black vanilla hair jelly.
Ooh, okay.
Always. Not necessarily from my brand, but critical for me. I always have pure shea butter in my bag. It's one that a friend of mine makes at her spa. She whips it herself.
Oh, wow.
Because it's just great all over moisturization. There's no fragrance in it or anything. I can use it on my face. I can use it on my hands, wherever I need it. And then I am not the best with makeup. This somebody did this today. But I do like to put a little something on my face, and I usually have Danessa Myricks in my bag with the Yummy Skin. I love that stuff. It's foolproof. Like, you can't put it on wrong.
Yes.
And I have Ami Collet. I have the stick that can be a blush or it can be a lip color.
Yes.
Also, you can't go wrong. You can't mess it up. Just smile and put it on the apples of your cheeks and put it on your lips. And I am a huge fan of Bobbi Brown, and so her new brand Jones Road
Yes.
is always in my bag.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, I love her bronzers.
Yep. I haven't
Also
tried
foolproof.
this yet, But Danessa Myricks, love her stuff.
Yes, yes.
Love it, love it. All right, so before we go, how can we stay in touch? How can we know everything that's happening as it happens?
follow Carol's Daughter on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. You can also follow me on Facebook. I'm Lisa Price. On Instagram, it's I am Lisa Price. I'm on TikTok as I am Lisa Price, but I'm really new to TikTok.
Okay.
I watch more than I post, but
Same.
I love it. And then when I do post, it's more like I'm at home in the kitchen and I don't have any makeup on and I'm just chatting.
Yes, but that's the best kind.
That's what people
Yeah.
say. It's that, I don't know, there's something about TikTok that just makes you feel like you just show up as you are.
Exactly.
You know, like if you're thinking about something. And then carolsdaughter.com. Our website has not been a commerce site for a while now. We have an Amazon store, but this summer going into fall, so between late July and August, it will be a commerce site
Oh,
again.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be able to offer some exclusives and things like that at the beginning of the year when the site is ours.
Well, again, congratulations. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank
It's been
you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
And don't forget to download that Sheen Magazine app today and pick up your copy of Sheen Magazine at Walmart, Walgreens, Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, and online at sheenmagazine.com. Thank you.